Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Isle. Again, don't worry, this channel won't be a only Isle channel. But we have some info for you guys that we have noticed. It's like a camera sound we've heard it in multiple videos, my video, other YouTubers' videos, in-game. And at first I thought Kate was crazy because she was the one that told me about it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear that until she pointed it out in one of my recent videos. And then I'm like, wow, there really is a sound there. Now I'm gonna play the sound. I'm gonna play just the part, and you'll hear a little bleeping sound. It sounds exactly like a motion capture camera activating. So listen to this real quick. I know that. Why? Right there. I don't know if you heard it. I might have to enhance the sound or something in editing, but let's play it one more time. And you'll hear it. It goes ding. It's a little bleep and it sounds just like a camera turner. I'm new and I know that. Why? It's very faint, but you can hear it. But now, I had a bunch of people say that it's just the Discord sound. Maybe like I had my phone next to the mic and I got a message or something. It's a Discord sound. Now, I understand why they would think that because it's sort of the same thing. It's two little bleeps, but it's not the same thing. Because I went and I looked up this video right here on YouTube of the Discord message sound, and here it is. Now, if you notice, it has a sort of lower pitch to it than the sound you hear in my video right here. Why? So, it's very different. So what we think that this is Dondi, possibly this is our theory. We think that this is Dondi looking in on us with some hidden cameras or something in the trees or something, because we hear it all the time exploring throughout the map and the Isle. And we just came across it, and we want to know what you guys think. You know, Dondi might have put this sound effect in the woods sounds or whatever in the game on purpose to see if anyone notices it or something. So I want you guys to let us know on your thoughts about this, because I haven't seen any other YouTuber as far as Insomnia and other YouTubers ever mention this or point this out. So it's, you know, very intriguing to see what maybe it might be. So I'm gonna play it one more time, and then we'll go into some Herrera gameplay. You must be new. I'm new, and I know that. Why? Okay. Alright, so it's a herbivore?
No, it's a carnivore.
Oh. Well,
H-E, Herrerasaurus.
Herrerasaurus. Alright. Wow, it looks like Utah. I've never seen this thing before.
Sort of similar.
No, it looks like a velociraptor, like a bigger version of velociraptor.
Yeah. Bigger version of fellow, yeah.
Oh, snark. Okay. We've been playing Conan for so long that I get used to this. Keep wanting to turn with
so
keys.
what I want to do with this gameplay experience as Herrerasaurus is, first of all, we need to find food because we're borderline starving
already.
straight away. But then I want to bring you to all of the human establishments, and we have to walk through the woods to do that. So I want you to listen really closely.
Yeah, now I'll be actually listening for it. so I notice
Yeah,
it.
listen to that sound. But we're gonna go up to all of the human structures on the Fenyor server in hopes that maybe we'll hear that sound as we approach human structures. So, first, let's find each other. And I'm really hungry, so you have to hunt for me straight away.
Okay.
But are you sprinting?
Yeah.
You see how fast we are?
Yeah.
We are
Really
the
small.
fastest people in the game. Yeah.
I didn't realize how small this thing was.
Yeah. Yeah, and we get quite large actually. We grow pretty big. I think we get the size of Utah, if not slightly larger. But the interesting thing is we never do as much damage as they do, and we're considered scavengers.
So should we announce our new Babu?
Yeah. Why don't you do it?
Okay, so interesting story. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't record any videos this week like I wanted to was because I was driving home from work one day to find a little tiny kitten running along a bridge, running like onto a highway. So I got out and ran and got it and took it home. So we have a new cat, and I'm going to, in editing, I'm going to pop a picture up on the screen, just pop it up, and his name is Logan Harrison Cape. Now it's Harrison because that's the road, the name of the road that I saved him on, and Logan is the name of Wolverine, which me and Kate are huge fans of. And we also, I might as well do a shout out of our other animals. We got my dog Hemi, and got him a while back. He's older than both of the cats that I
He's a
have.
border collie, black lab mix.
Border collie,
Border
mixed
collie, black lab mix.
with lab, yeah. And I have Arnie. I saved him from my sister's pit bulls. And he's gotten so big so quickly, and and then we have Arya, which is the only girl, it seems like.
Yeah, she's my Russian blue baby girl. She is a mix, actually, Russian blue and some sort of tabby. If you look at her in the right light, you can see her tabby stripes underneath her blue. But she's got the green around her pupils and her irises, and then yellow as you go out toward the edges of her eyes. She's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, we have gorgeous family now, and I'm really excited. The thing he didn't tell you about Logan, however, is Logan is extremely young, and it is truly miraculous that he actually saw Logan on the side of the road because it was nighttime. He was in his Murano, which sits up sort of high, and driving down the road, and it's just a miracle that he was actually able to see this small kitten because he can't be more than like 4 weeks. He's somewhere in like the 3 weeks, 4 weeks vicinity.
Yeah, he's tiny.
He's so tiny. And the thing that's been worrying me the most about his health since we got him was he was absolutely covered in fleas. And when Russ gave him a bath, like just fleas were just all over.
All over him, yeah, it's crazy.
But he gave him a bath with dish soap and got rid of all the fleas. There's no sign of tapeworms, so that's wonderful. And the thing that was worrying me the most was quite literally that he didn't seem to, he wouldn't pee or poo very much. He peed and pooed once on the first day, and then that was like it. And so it's been a bit worrisome since then. But just before we started filming this video, he peed and pooed, so we're celebrating. We actually tried to bring him to the vet today. And if anyone is listening who works for a vet or who owns a vet or anything like that, please be open more frequently, for fuck's sake. But anyway, yeah, so, because if we're having an emergency, our only option is emergency vets who like to freaking, like, just destroy your wallet. It's not fair. Like, these are your family members, and it's not fair that your only option during real human life hours when shit actually happens is to go spend twice what you'd spend normally out
You
of
know
bed.
YouTube ain't gonna pay us if you keep on just cussing.
Yeah. Okay, just bleep me. But anyway, like I was saying,
sounds like a comeback. Bleep me.
yeah. But you know what? I just realized I'm nearly already starved to death and thirsty to death. So maybe we should switch to a dinosaur that can survive a bit longer and doesn't hunger and thirst quite as swiftly, but can still move fast. So I'm thinking we should probably switch to Dilo
You
because they
always
can
want to
move.
switch to Dilo or
Well,
a
here's the
Raptor.
reason why. Here's the reason why. If we switch to Galley, we're going to be slaves to bushes and constantly have to eat. Their hunger goes down so fast. If we switch to
Oh, I hear
Maya,
Aura.
that's.
Second. Wait for it to on again.
I mean, if we could feed these things and keep them alive, then let's do it. But
Yeah,
I
I want to make
can't
a temp. I've
fucking.
already done a Dilo gameplay. I want to record a
I
different
know.
one.
But the point of this
We grow
isn't the
quick.
dinosaur. The point of this is the human sounds and structures, which we need to be listening for more carefully. So anyway, I'm hungry and thirsty and I'm gonna die. If I do die of hunger or thirst, just eat me and then find water and I'll be back for another hour.
Okay. And
But
so,
anyway,
also, what I want to do is apologize for the last video that I recorded. The sound is off from the video, and that I know that's annoying, and it is annoying to me too, because I took it off of my stream, and I thought that it was going to fix itself when I uploaded to YouTube, but it didn't. But it's such good footage, and we played for hours. Like, that was 6 hours of footage trimmed down to 1 hour. And, you know, that was such good footage of us playing Raptors and having our big Raptor family. So I didn't want to waste it, so I uploaded it anyway. And so, you know, I won't have any sloppy videos like that again. Because I'll get better with my editing stuff, and sound won't be off and all that stuff.
I'm taking thirst damage.
You won't anymore. It's raining.
Well, I think it just locks you in your current position.
Yeah.
My current position is
Oop.
still
Follow me.
no water. Follow you?
Make another sound, buddy. Sound. We're just like Raptors. Look. I think way longer tails. See if I can see without. My vision's pretty good for this thing. His footstep.
Can you find it?
Got it. Eat, eat, eat. Wow, we really are small compared to them.
You need to.
Well, I'm not on the verge of starving, so. There's another taco or something over there. So I want you to get full first.
Okay. Go ahead and eat. I'm full now. There's such a good sound when I eat.
So yeah, as far as the sound, let us know in the comments what you guys think about it. You know, I proved to you guys that it's not the Discord sound. It's definitely not. It's very different. And Voltka. And you know, I hope you guys will be able to see it because it's sort of faint. You have to really listen closely. You know, I hope you guys can hear it. And if you couldn't hear it in this video, go back to that video, go to 14 minutes and 55 seconds, and listen closely, because you might be able to hear it better by going to the actual video. But yeah, tell us what you guys think about that. And you know, is it a camera? Is it a accidental sound effect? What is it?
I definitely think it's a camera, and I think that Dondi, who's creating this game, if you look at the beginning of the game, like when your login screen, you are looking at it through a monitor, and you can see that the monitor has moss and algae and like mildew and stuff all over it, which suggests that it's a fallen bit of technology, like old Jurassic Park, like Isla Sorna, when they go to Site B and they discover, that it was the first iteration of Jurassic Park, fell apart before it even got to open, and so they moved. It became a breeding ground for the dinosaurs, and they moved the good, healthy candidates for a park to Isla Nublar. So that's Jurassic Park lore. My guess, from knowing Dondi, he's obviously a Jurassic Park fan. My guess is that Dondi did this purposefully with the idea that he would show that someone or something is monitoring the dinosaurs. He has already said in one of his streams, he said that none of the dinosaurs or creatures here are real. Where else do we know that that is the case? Well, Jurassic Park, because this is all genetic and bioengineering, genetic engineering, bioengineering. So they don't have a full genome, and so in the fiction of Jurassic Park, in Michael Crichton's fiction, you're able to go in and fill the gaps in the genetic sequences with genetic information from other species. Whilst you can splice genetic information from different species, you don't get like a bit of
Whoa, did you get this
code
frame
that
rate
you know
drop?
exactly. No, I didn't. You don't get like a bit of code that you can magically know exactly how and where to splice it with another bit of genetic code, and so then you can fill gaps in gene sequences. Genes just don't work like that. But for the fantasy bit of this game and its lore and everything, I think that that's sort of what he's going for.
Close to
He's going.
Raptor Rock.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find the water.
It's over here. I recognize this hill. We're back here.
Yeah, and it's that rock there too. So anyway, I don't know. I feel like my idea is gone.
But yeah,
I hate
we have
that-
our theories. You know, about what it is. So
Yeah, and I really think Dondi is sort of doing that purposefully. He wants for us to have small hints that we're being watched, and that none of this is real, and that the dinosaurs here and everything here is man-made. And so how far does that go? Like, are we in a biome? Is this whole island a biome that's one giant structure, or is it a real island like Jurassic Park? And it just makes you wonder about things. So it's really fascinating. So I think that just like in the beginning of the game, when you log in and you're watching from a monitor dinosaurs in different places in the island, I think that those cameras, that when you're walking through the woods you hear ba-dink, I think those cameras.
oh, here's water over here. I recognize this log.
Oh yeah. We're not far now from Raptor Rock. It's just up that hill there.
Oh no, that's not water. We are
That's it.
close to the
But
water, though.
this is that log that I was always like, that's a good place to hide if you're a little raptor. Raptor Rock is right up here. So, anyway, Russ, stop interrupting me. Um, oh look, there's food here too. But we're not staying here to survive. We're just coming here to get our water completely full. And hopefully we'll get our food completely full while we're here too. Yeah, this is Raptor Rock. Anyway, that's what I think. I think that that's why we're hearing the camera sounds, because the camera sounds are little motion capture cameras all over the island that he's using to monitor the dinosaurs, or the scientists who created these animals. And then the other thing that I find really fascinating about the lore of this game is they steadily start making things more horrible and vicious and unbelievable and powerful than dinosaurs, but for some reason they started with dinosaurs. It was almost like they wanted to get the genes for super size, but they're going for something else, and it makes you wonder what could they possibly what could their end goal be, and why would they possibly want to create monsters as huge as titans, as huge as that big skeleton in V3. So today in this video, we're hoping to explore as much as we possibly can about Dondi's lore, scientists, I don't know what to call it, surveillance of the island. So we're going to do that by exploring different areas on the map with human structures, and we'll start with Radio Tower as Herrerasaurus.
Okay, by the way, we are on, let's see, let me pull up the tab. Isle of Wolves realism server. We're on this, it's Sandbox. Do they have any survival servers yet?
Not yet, but I think they're working on that.
We're on realism, and we got a good amount of people that play on this server. The person, we're gonna do some shout outs. Who do you want to do shout outs for?
Definitely Kevin first. This is his server, along with some of the people he's created it with. Charby, for example, Charbitis. These are all really popular, really well loved admins from other servers that have known each other for a while. Really good bunch of people running this server, so it's a wonderful place to go because not only are the people in charge really wonderful, and you can see Charby there talking in the chat. They're currently having an event, but anyway, not only are the people really wonderful, but the people they're attracting to play on the server are really wonderful. It's currently got a very small population, but we're slowly sort of growing and adverting to friends who like to follow the rules, etc. And it's just a really fun, good group of people. Laid back, wonderful. So yeah, Charby, Trapper, Yuki, Kevin, all wonderful people. Like to give a shout out to them.
So should I put is the Discord private or should I invite people? Put the Discord thing in the bio.
I don't know about their Discord. You can you probably invite people to their Discord, and
Because
then
I was gonna put like the Discord chat in the chat.
yeah,
In the
yeah, you should
description.
definitely join the Isle of Wolves Discord, because if you join their Discord, you'll get to see.
Whoa!
what
Oh
they're
yeah, I
having.
remember this.
And like the event that they're having right now is a bunch of herbivores at the swamplands, and you have to figure out why are they there? What are they doing? And you can hunt them if you want, or you can join them if you want. So there's really cool events. Another event they had recently was one of the admins logged in as a Camarasaurus, and the event was take this guy out because he's super dangerous. And the event before that had something to do with a scientist who was taken down by Dilophosauruses, and the Dilos were swarming this area. So really fun, fascinating
That's
server.
really cool.
Very well written server events and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely check the server out, and we'll be happy to play with you if you want to come join us. So back to the whole reason why we came to this area and this human structure is if you come around to this side and you look closely, you will see a camera on the door slowly moving up, down, back and forth, side to side. And it is quite literally just keeping surveillance of, yeah, two of them, of people who are coming close to this structure. And as a Hera, we don't have the best jump. But as a Utah, you can actually jump in there and sort of explore a little bit better. I'm trying to jump in there as a Hera and I just can't do it. But yeah, super fascinating.
Now,
And from
obviously, these
here,
aren't the same. These wouldn't be the same type of cameras
as
that
what's in the forest,
that
yeah,
we heard
no,
because these are like surveillance. Whoa! I better not be trapped. Okay.
you're not. But the reason why I want to show this off is because, number one, look at the rest of the structure. It's covered in moss and algae, and it's abandoned. So it's obvious that Dondi wants this to be structures that were once operational that now have gone into working without people being present. So it's fallen into disorder. So for things to work without people being present, you need some sort of automated form of incoming power. So we saw wind turbines on V3. There's got to be a giant solar panel somewhere that's also running this isle. And I know that Dondi has some isles are supposed to be canon, whilst others are not. I don't know why he would go through the trouble of creating these kind of human structures on this island if he completely wanted this island not to be canon. But I don't know. Maybe in Anthomnia's Q&A with Dondi, he'll ask some of these very relevant questions, and we can sort of start to piece together the relevance of things like surveillance and how these buildings are still operational, even when there are no humans present. But super fascinating stuff. And if you look off to the skyline in this direction, Russ, come here. Look how gorgeous the weather system is. Look how beautiful that is. Listen to the wind. Dondi is doing like incredible stuff with the game. Super awesome. But okay, let me show you to another structure now.
I heard it. Your phone didn't make a noise, did it?
Mm-mm.
Mine didn't either, and I heard it. Nothing made a noise. It's in the game. Like that is a 100% confirmation that that little noise is definitely coming from the game.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds electronic. It doesn't sound biological at all.
It's not. It's not woods. It's not a dinosaur. That is definitely a beeping noise of a camera.
Excuse me. I hope you can edit that bit out.
No, I'm keeping that in there.
Oh god. Anyway.
Oh.
Here it is. And look. There's a camera on it. Can you read what that sign says? That sign says...
No unauthorized persons allowed beyond this point. This one... Oh,
electricity. Did you bite it? Oh, I can't jump on top.
Oh, I almost did. I landed on it, but then I bounced off.
Do you see that broken antenna?
On top. Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Good.
Huh?
That's says because I'm good.
I'm better.
Don't stand there all silent and cocky. Like, I could feel. I could feel it in the air. You being cocky. The way you turned your head and looked at me.
So yeah, so this is not only a good place to raise puppies, but it is also another area of distinct mystery. You've got your camera there, you've got a human facility that's obviously been sort of destroyed. There's a satellite there. A satellite antenna. So I'm intrigued by this stuff. I'm intrigued. Look at it. Okay, follow me.
Alright, so we traveled a long way. We got up to these mountains to search for another human structure. We might find it later on. But this looks like a good place as any to end it here. And, well, ultimately jump to our deaths. So,
But before we jump, I just wanted to say, look at how beautiful the sky is. And the stars.
my God, your mic cutting out. Remember, your mic doesn't like you to sing.
Anyway, we're under stars and it's really beautiful. And goodbye, world.